Okay, guys, I'm here to give you my Raw review. And this Raw was really an average show. It's just like compare when we got with the Survivor Series, which I thought was a good pay-per-view. It's just like now it's just like Raw was just like the first maybe like an hour of the show was really just nothing. I didn't really like the hour of the show. It's just I didn't really care about it, but it did pick up at the end though. Um, so this Raw happened on November 19th, 2012. The commentators are Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler. First it tells you what's going to happen. Then we get a Ryback promo. He actually came out and cut a pretty decent promo. He said that last night 3 guys came in and interrupted his feast. And he said that he wanted to get his hands on Punk or those 3 NXT guys. And he's gonna tear this whole arena apart unless he comes out there. Vicky Guerrero comes out and says that if you do that, you will be suspended or fined. And she puts Ryback in a match with Tensai. Now, the Ryback and Tensai match was really a typical Ryback match. Tensai had some flurries here and there, but then Ryback just ended up winning the match by a show shocked. So it really wasn't anything special. Then we get Sheamus backstage. I guess he's arguing with the referee about everything that happened last night. Then we get Kofi Kingston versus Wade Barrett. This match actually was probably a really good match. I actually really did like this match. We got like a backstage interview. It showed like after the Survivor Series, and he said that he eliminated the Intercontinental Champion, and he says that he thinks that he will represent the championship better if he is the Intercontinental Champion. So I thought that was fine. Then we get then we get to the match. Wade Barrett actually really went to work on the eye of Kofi Kingston. Like he went all out in this eye. Like he poked it with it, he big booted it, he bounced his head off the steps. He did everything in that match, and I thought that was fine. And then Kofi Kingston would show some flurries, do a crossbody, SOS, boom drop. Then eventually he went for the Trouble in Paradise, failed. Wade Barrett like rope gouged, which is like he smashed. He like glimpsed his face against the ropes, and then he did the souvenir elbow. They're calling it something else for now. I forget what it's called, but he did the souvenir elbow. Pinned him for the win, and Wade Barrett wins, and I thought that was fine. Let me get. It shows a look back at Brad Maddox, but during this it tells us the names of the guys who attacked Ryback, the NXT people. Their names are Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns. Now I know who Seth Rollins is because I've seen him wrestle on NXT before, but I've never seen Dean Ambrose or Roman Reigns before. So I just thought that was really weird. I want to fucking exit. Then we get Paul Heyman backstage. He says that he's going to throw a celebration for the WWE Champion. And he has like a picture of CM Punk. And then Josh Matthews comes up and asks about the situations with Ryback. And he's not happy that everyone keeps accusing him of these situations. Tonight is a celebration night, and Paul Heyman invites Ryback, and CM Punk is like, oh no. Like he didn't want him to be there. Then we get Caitlyn versus Roxana. I did not give a rat's ass about this match. This match meant fucking nothing. I don't even know how the match ended. Then we get a WWE 13 ad. It's on that ad many, many times. And then we get the Suits meets WWE. I guess tonight I'm going to be watching that. It's going to be the WWE on Soup. I'll be watching that. So yeah, that's really just an ad for that. Then we get Brodus Clay versus Antonio Cesaro with R-Truth on commentary. Really a typical, really nothing match right here. But I did like that flying uppercut that Antonio did off the ropes. But then he wins with the neutralizer. I guess they're going to continue this feud with Truth and Cesaro. I don't know why, but they are. And then we have John Cena's 300th wish. He's made 300 wishes to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Good job. Then we see Vicky Guerrero and these random people backstage. We're gonna fight, but then we find out their names. We get a SmackDown ad that asks if Sheamus won the title or not. Then we get a Slam of the Week. it shows the AJ promo from last night, well, from Survivor Series. Then we get Vicky Guerrero and random people promo. Now this was good but bad. So we see these random people, and these are probably obviously people that they either pulled from the crowd, found in the streets, or just found backstage. Because I honestly don't think I've ever seen these people before. These people, okay, this is fucked. One is named, forget their name. I'm actually gonna play that video for you this year. I think her name was Whitney or something.
They were being very. They wanted a private. Take your time. And Cena had their alleged business dinner. Miss Smith.
Whitney Smith.
Take your time.
So there's a girl, I guess she was a waitress there. At the restaurant that Cena and AJ went at, and she said that they were being very close, they were whispering in each other's ear, laughing, all that good stuff. Fuck that. Like, why the fuck would you be looking? Shouldn't you be doing your fucking job? Theoretically. So I thought that was fucked. Then we get a guy named Doug Brady. And he's like a parking associate, and the reason why I remember his name is because of Tom Brady. That's fucked. Like, what the fuck? Like, this guy right here. That was fucked. He said that they were parked, and he's not like a snooper, and then he said a family came over and complained about stuff they were doing in the car. And then he tries to tell him, but AJ comes out, says that this is enough, this has to stop. You have to stop bringing up this AJ crap. She just goes off on Vicky. Cena comes out, he's like, if you want to give people to talk about this. Then Cena kisses AJ. Now that is something, and then AJ kisses Cena. As they're kissing, Ziggler comes out and attacks Cena. Then Cena fights back. Dolph runs away. Cena goes to chase him, but I guess he tore his leg when he went off the apron, and I don't think that's legit. But well, I did at the time because I didn't know. But he was like hobbling when he went up there, so I thought that was funny because I didn't know what happened. Then Randy Orton's coming backstage to have his match. Then we have Alberto Del Rio versus Randy Orton, 2 out of 3 falls match. I did not give a rat's ass about this match. Let me tell you why. I'm gonna say 2 shits. I didn't give 2 shits about this match because it was a load of shit. Let me tell you something. Fuck WWE for doing this. Randy Orton had beat him in Hell in a Cell. He beat him in a Falls Count Anywhere match. He eliminated him at Survivor Series. He's beaten him so many times you can't even count. Del Rio. Like, I like the guy and all, but they're making him look like a loser. He loses to Sheamus, loses to Randy, he loses to Miz. He's gonna probably, and the only guys he's been beaten are guys like, well, I'm not saying that they're not talented, but he beat Brodus Clay. Whoa. Del Rio, like, that's why I didn't care, because Randy was beating him so many times. Why should I care? I didn't even really watch the match. I only know the results. I didn't even get into this match. Del Rio just slammed Orton's shoulder against the post, which caused a disqualification. Orton wins. Orton tabs to the cross arm breaker. Then Randy Orton pins Del Rio off an RKO. That was it. I'm not going to talk about this anymore. So yeah, that just made Del Rio look weak again. Then it shows, what does it show? The AJ scandal again from earlier tonight. John Cena and AJ backstage. He's being attended to from, getting hurt last night. Well, getting hurt on Raw. Then AJ says, I'm sorry this happened. He was like, it's fine. Then we get, Primo and Epico with Rosa Mendez versus the Great Khali with Hornswoggle. It was a squash match. Khali wins with the Pujami plunge. Whoopee. Hornswoggle though sprayed Rosa Mendez with some sort of liquid. So Then we get Paul Heyman backstage number 2. I thought this was hilarious. He flips out because they couldn't find balloons. They didn't have balloons. He flips out, like, go get my balloons right now. You go get my balloons. I thought that was hilarious. Then we get Miz backstage coming to his match. Kmart ad, WWE 13 ad again. David Otunga versus The Miz. Didn't give a shit about this match because I knew who was going to win automatically. Miz wins with a slow crushing finale. Then it shows the World Championship match from last night. We get WWE.com ad. Well, it shows the World Championship match from Survivor Series, I should say. Then it shows the Ryback promo. Then we get, well, Sheamus comes out. Sheamus comes out to cut the promo. Says that, Big Show's, he said that when this all started, it all started as 2 competitors at Hell in a Cell having a match. But then Big Show's pushed it too far. He's attacked one of his best friends, William Regal, and he wants another Big Show to come out and finish this. Big Show comes out, goes to talk, but every time he would talk, Sheamus interrupts him, so he really flipped out. I thought that was hilarious. And he says that he's not going to get another World Championship match. You don't deserve it. You lost. Then, Sheamus, they go to continue the promo. Damian Sandow comes out, and, Sheamus, they have a match. They had a pretty decent match. Sheamus wins with a Celtic Cross and a Brogue Kick. I thought that was fine. Then we get Vicky Guerrero and Tamina backstage. AJ comes out. AJ comes in the office, and she says that you need to put a stop to this AJ stuff, to the scandal stuff. John's hurt. What are you going to do about it? And he's like, nothing. Then she's like, then I will. Then that was it. So it was kind of like an awkward thing. Then we get the day ad. I'm not really going to talk about it. There's no WWE superstar in there. I don't see any. Then AJ and Layla are backstage. Layla says you don't want to do this. He's like, and then she says, Layla, leave me the hell alone. Then she leaves. She goes into the guys' locker room. And Dolph Ziggler's backstage, and he's like, then before AJ can say anything, Dolph went out on her. He says that you started at the bottom, and now every time a guy gets close to you, you always have to get close to them. You won't let them out of your sight. Then when you leave, you get too upset. Then he really went off on her, and she was really upset. Then he says, face it, AJ, you're just trash. He sits down, goes on his phone. AJ then attacks Dolph. Cena breaks it up. Cena attacks Dolph. Dolph goes to that injured leg. Takes Cena through like the stall of the bathroom. Cena has to be attended to. I guess he like torn like something in his leg. I forget what they said it was though, but because it was a big word. And I don't remember big words very well. Let me get main event ad for the match between Miz and Ziggler. It shows Ziggler's attack on Cena. Says the injury that I just talked about. Then we get Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio versus Team Hell No with the primetime players on commentary. This was a decent match as well. Sin Cara and Rey went over the top rope. Bryan went over the top rope. Then eventually it ends with Rey trying to do the 619 and the splash. Kane catches him. Titus O'Neil comes in the ring. They all try to catch him, but then they all get 619, and Titus O'Neil and Devon get 619 and chokeslam, so I thought that was fine. Then CM Punk and Paul Heyman are backstage. Paul Heyman's happy about CM Punk's success, and how he's held it for a year. He's like, my champion, your celebration awaits. Then we get the Attitude Era DVD ad, WWE 13 ad, and a Kmart ad. Then it shows the John Cena and Dolph Ziggler rivalry. Then we get CM Punk's championship celebration. It was a good championship celebration. I actually didn't mind the championship celebration. First, it starts out when Paul Heyman says, "When you wanted Attitude Era, we gave you Attitude Era, but you guys always turn it around. You guys always get mad at us. You chant ECW, we give you ECW, because you guys always turn it around." Then what happens is John Cena. No wait, CM Punk comes out. He comes out saying, "I'm so happy to be that I hold this for 365 days." Then he says, he shows a clip of all the times he's defended the championship, everything he's done with the championship, pretty much. Then there's like also this list out there with the top 10 longest championship reigns, and I remember Diesel was there, Hulk Hogan, Punk was next. Then I think it was Savage, Cena. I don't remember who was after Cena. Let me actually see if I can find this. I'll read the names off there. Let me see here. Senior Punk's Championship Celebration. Senior Punk's Championship Celebration. CM Punk's Championship Celebration. I'm gonna try to find that list for you guys. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find it, but it's not coming up. It's being a bitch. Actually, a dick. More like a dick. Come on! Stop being a dick! Come on! My gosh, fuck you, advertisement. Fucking play. Wish I could fucking skip this fucking pointless advertisement. This is why my video is gonna be so long and fucking boring. Fuck you. Trying to fucking look up something for fucking 2 seconds. I have a fucking advertisement interrupting it. Alright, so I'm gonna try to get that list. Let's see. Is it gonna come up? Oh! Alright, so it was Diesel, Hulk Hogan, CM Punk, Randy Savage, John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Bruno Sammartino, Hulk Hogan, Bob Backlund, and Bruno Sammartino. So yeah, they have a promo. CM Punk says, I'm actually gonna play that clip for you guys.
Hogan could never can be seen. I appreciate it. Yeah, been a lot of victories.
I'm finding. Well, he does say that before that happened, though. He says that Hogan can't beat him, and he does the Hulk Hogan taunt. Punk does. Paul Heyman says it's not Punk. Then he says that Austin can't beat him. Punk, because the Austin taunt, and I thought he was doing the Santino thing. That's more what it looks like. And then what's his? Oh, and then he said that the Rock at the Royal Rumble won't beat him. Then he says, then Punk says that he's had so many victories. Then he names a date on main event, and I'm actually gonna.
Last night at Survivor Series beat.
And he said the last night at Survivor Series was the hardest one too.
Well, they're both standing in this ring with the odds stacked up against me like they've never been.
Trying to find.
Because let's be honest, there's been a lot of victories. One of the more frequent ones they ask me is what my most important.
I'm trying to find that.
Thank you.
It's not showing that for some reason, but it was like to the 283rd main event. He's gonna be like the longest reigning champion for 8 years. He's not gonna get there, but then eventually Ryback comes out, and the same thing happens at Survivor Series. He gets attacked by the NXT. Well, but he gets attacked by Rollins, Ambrose, and Reigns. Then puts through the table. So same thing. So yeah, Raw wasn't the best Raw tonight, but it picked up at the end. But it was really an average show. I did enjoy some things, but I didn't like some things. But yeah, what are you gonna do, right? So I'll be back later tonight with my main event review, and I'll also be back with my Soup with WWE review. It's gonna be on this channel since it's about WWE. That's pretty much it, guys. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Like the videos, favorite the videos, comment on the videos, add them to your favorite. Well, I always said that. Add me as a friend on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Do all that stuff. Bye.